Whoa! Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's your boy. We're back at it, but yet again. Oh, come on. Come on. Yes, thank you. Hello. I guess I don't need my headphones on. Maybe I do. We'll see. Nice. Good morning, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It's your boy. Trying out a new thing here. See if this works. Let's put this over here. Boom. There we go. That's better. Nice. I like that. Yeah, no. Close that. I mean, do we even need... Part of me wants to put music on, but I don't want to get banned again, you know? That does not sound fun. I don't want to get banned again. We'll put it really low. Maybe we won't get banned. I know what I mean. What is up? Welcome back, girls and gamers. It's your boy. I don't know what I mean. You guys hear me? Yeah, you guys hear me. Cool. Oh, it's losing quality because of the encoder. That sucks. It'll be fine for tonight. We'll try it out. What do you guys think? Let me know what you guys think. If you guys like this setup or not. It's a different angle. It should be a better quality camera. And I only have to do this. Wow, to show. How much is one spending a good army? How much is one spending on a good army for Black Templars? I mean, you could spend... like, if you're buying everything new... you'd spend probably like 400. If you're buying, like piecemealing it and buying a little bit here, a little bit there, used models, models that are on eBay or your local hobby store, you could spend $200. You know, you could spend $150. It really just depends. We need a deeper cut V shirt. Yeah. We probably do need that, actually. You know what? Actually, let me just unbutton one more. No. This is how I wear my button-up shirts, man. Because the collar's so small. Like, yo, I'll put it together. I've got a big neck. Forrest! Thanks for the follow, man. Painted my second Primaris yesterday. Nice! B.A. Brian. Hell yeah, dude. Nice. That's what I need right there. Oh, no, I have that open. Nice. That's what I need. Okay, so that looks fine. I don't understand why that looks so weird. What's your favorite Blood Angel successor? I mean, Flesh Tearers are pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. They're cool in the sense that they're definitely bad guys, but you know. Yeah. They're okay. They're definitely bad guys, but it's you know, it's just kind of like a fun little thing. I don't know, Crimson Blades, they're pretty cool too. They have a cool paint scheme, I think. So yesterday we practically finished the Chaplain. I think I need to do a little bit on his cape and a little bit of hair, a little bit of like highlighting on the black, just to like bring it out a little bit. So we're gonna work on that. First and foremost. No one's looking at the damn Pokemon. I'm sorry. What's wrong with Pokemon? What armies do you play? I play. Hey, what's up, Spartan? How you doing, Gage? Welcome back. I play Blood Angels, I play Imperial Knights, I play Death Guard, and Imperial Guard. That's all the ones that I have. I also have an Orc kill team, and that's pretty much it. I have the Death Guard, the Space Marine, the Krieg, and the Orc kill teams. Very nice. Is there a truly nice chapter other than the Salamanders? I mean, pretty good job. I think the closest thing to like nice would probably be. I mean, other than. No, not really. Not really, dude. I'm sorry. There's no real good chapters, quote unquote. They're all kind of bad. Alright. And Admech's interesting. They're not good. Crimson Fist and Lamenters, I would say, I mean, Crimson Fist, yeah. I think Lamenters are still Blood Angels. They're still doing Blood Angel things. I think the Crimson Fist would probably be your best choice, but they're kind of they're bad in a different way. They said, I knocked this guy off somehow. That sucks. They're like, hey, orcs are here. Let me just abandon this entire hive city. It'd be a shame if the orcs came and attacked it. Let's blow it up. I think Raven Guard are generally pretty kind of sort of like a fairy godmother. Yeah, I guess, yeah, Raven Guard are pretty okay. I'd agree with that. They're pretty okay. There's definitely worse out there. Why is that so watery, dude? It's so weird. Can you give me tips for painting Plague Marines? It's really time consuming. Yeah, I would say try and get your main armor, because, I mean, if you look at a Plague Marine, right? What's the things that you notice, you know? You notice the helmet, you probably notice the green, and then you notice the brass, or you might notice the brass, then you notice the green, right? So whenever I paint Death Guard, right, the things I'm going to focus on are the helmet, the weapon, and then any like accent stuff. Like if you look, the green armor is literally just Death Guard green with a little bit of Death Guard green with Agrax Earthshade over it and a little bit of green. I spend all my time like picking out all of the details more than anything. Yeah, oh, okay. Hey, Pancake. What? Pancake, do I know who you are in real life? Pancake, if so, send me a text message. I'm about to yell at you. That's not how you act, dude. No? Okay. Alright, come on. That's not how you act, Pancake. You know what makes me not want to follow someone? Someone who comes over and says, hey, can you follow my thing? Now, if you talk to me like a human and you said, hey, I also stream. You know how interested I'd be in your stream then? I'd be like, hey, oh, that's awesome. You stream? That's cool. What do you stream? You know? Come on. Come on. Sorry, I got really mad because I thought you were someone that I know. That they should know better than that. But Pancake, I'll do the unk. I'll do the unk status for you. Hey, buddy, that's not how we're gonna go about things. Okay. I think it's great that you started streaming. That's awesome. I appreciate you wanting to network, but that's not the best. That's not the best look to present yourself. You know. It kind of, I mean, for lack of a better word, it kind of comes off as kind of begging a little bit. You know. Or better than that. I know you're better than that. I know you're better than that. We don't need to beg. And I know how hard it is to start streaming. I know how hard it is to like get your foot off the ground in this space. I get it. I understand 100%. I mean, I'm still right there with you, man. But we don't go to random chats and do that. Okay? Alright. You follow? Thanks for the follow. How do you approach eyes on small figures? I'll be real, my hands aren't steady. So, okay. I'll show you what I've started doing, okay? If you guys can see this guy, I have to hold it like right here, okay? You'll see his eyes aren't painted at all. They actually are just a dark, here, there's a better example right over here, too. Duke Nukem. His eyes aren't painted at all. I actually use shade to eliminate that human figure of them. I don't want them to be human. If you want them to be like Cadians and you want them to have eyes and like, oh look, they're important. White, just doing mainly white, and then a small smidgen, tiny little bit. You can actually get pins that are the perfect size for it, acrylic pins. Thank you for the follow, Danny. Thank you very much for the follow, man. Much love. Try a toothpick and dot it. Yeah, toothpicks are also a good idea, but if you punch too hard, you'll scrape the paint. What's your favorite quote from Warhammer? I wish I would have seen the sky as a ball one last time. Or, I never wanted this. I never wanted to unleash my legions. I never wanted this. I never wanted to unleash my legions. Actual canon Warhammer. Have you guys seen the video of the British cop? Sir, I'm a female. That's my favorite Warhammer canon event right there, dude. I'm a female. Oh my goodness. Was Cruz actually dude, or just misunderstood? There's actually a really cool speech from him. Was Cruz actually a bad dude, or just misunderstood and a victim of circumstance? Conrad is definitely in some ways, he's actually not a bad dude. In most ways, he's a terrible person. There's a speech where he speaks to a first captain or a first lieutenant, I can't remember, from his legion. He says, he's talking about culling the unloyal parts of his legion. He's like, Mortarion and Alfarius speak of culling the unloyal or the disloyal parts of their faction or their legions, but I don't even know where to start. He doesn't trust anyone, not even his own sons. Not a single one of them he knows where or knows who technically supports him. He talks about like how his entire existence is for one purpose, which he understands. And he talks about how the gruesome things that he's done on the planet that they're on right now is an icon of civility now. But when he arrived, it was brooding war bands, monarchs, and believers of various faiths, but now all united because of his work, you could say. Yeah, it's doing a lot for me right there. Yeah, that was good. Yeah. Conrad could see the future, but also Sanguinius. But Conrad choose a different path to Sanguinius. Correct. Sanguinius used his gifts as like beacon of hope. Conrad used them differently. Honestly, I think from diving a little bit into the lore of Conrad, I think, honestly, he's kind of a little bit cooler than I thought. I thought he was just a cringe or a little edgelord. But I kind of like it. Not the edgelord part. I never really enjoyed that. But just diving into the thought process they gave him was pretty cool. Is it still focused? I think that's where I need to hold it, right there. Boom. Did you paint all of those? Yes, sir. All of these have been painted by me. And there's plenty more sitting around that also I've painted. if you guys watched my most recent video, I talked about how I want to do a giveaway of one of the Battle Force boxes that comes out this season. I really appreciate it if you guys went and watched that at some point. You don't have to do it right now. But basically, I need to get like 300,000 views on the video, and TikTok will give me enough so I can afford to buy it. It won't be able to afford shipping, but you know, I think I can shoulder that burden. But then we'll paint that, we'll assemble that and paint that whole box on stream, and then we'll give it away to someone wherever they are. I just want to give back, and we're almost to Christmas time. I think that's you know, that'd be a nice gift. 'Tis the season to be jolly. What do you think of the final duel between Horus and the Emperor and the new lore? Is there new lore, or is the book The End of the Death the one that you're talking about? I think it was pretty funny, I'm not gonna lie. A little bit of a what happened? Did you hear that? Did you hear that Steve Jobs died of ligma? Who's Steve Jobs? Ligma balls. Hey, thank you very much for the live. Old Artemino. Much love, man. Much love. What a good job you do. Solardus bro. Thank you very much, man. Much love, much love. Also, Makador showed the future to Dorn with the cards of Conrad. Yeah. Makador's pretty cool too. The Sigilite. No, I thought the final duel was pretty cool. It kind of made I feel like made Sanguinius and his fight a little less, but that's okay. I'll take that. I think they did all right. I mean, you can't really ask a dude much to try and fight a, you know, basically a god versus after fighting off a demon Primarch and, you know, like 14 legions. 4 legions for 7 days, you know? Not much more you can ask. But, yeah. Still sad. Alright. What do we think, guys? You looking pretty alright? Is this Warhammer? Yes, sir, it is. Most of these guys are Blood Angels Space Marines. Space Marines of the Blood Angels chapter. There is one Death God, Lord of Contagion. And then there's also a Space Marine, Belial, Chapter Master, or first Captain of the Death Watch. Oh, yes. So nice. So nice. No magnifying glasses? Nope, I got eyes. I only seen that one interview with Cavill. What is Necrons? Necrons are... yeah, so he's like... that looks like a Blackstone Fortress. That one, where it's like that thing. Necrons are... I have no Necrons or Necron boxes. They're robots. They're undead robots. Evening, ladies. Remnants of Costas. Well, morning. Good morning. Just painted Logan Grimnar's second wolf. About to start the main man himself when I get home. Oh, hell yeah. Nice, dude. That's sick. Denny. Much love, dude. What's your favorite Astra Militarum regiment? The Death Corps of Krieg, for sure. Even though he's missing his arm right now, I don't know where it went. We're going to have to try and figure that out. Death Corps of Krieg, for sure. Which I think I figured out their paint scheme. I think I'm going to do like a light gray. With a khaki like under. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do like light gray, khaki, light or like black, maybe black or light gray, khaki things, black boots, and then their gas mask bone white with a black helmet. That's 6 as frick, actually. Like Space Terminator Egyptians to make it short. Yeah, there you go. That's pretty much, yeah, that's a good way to put it. I would ask the lore, but I worry it'll be too much to fit in a comment. All I know is you paint the minis, which seems fun as heck. It is very fun. I like it a lot. I think I'm rocking 40-ish Krieg, and I want to get more, but it's so expensive and but addicting. Just got into AOS. Any tips? What army are you playing in AOS? Hey, Voss. Thanks for the follow, man. Much love. Well, those dudes were received to turn into machines, and then they killed the gods. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so lore is Necrons said, hey, you guys want to live forever? And they're like, cool, yeah. And then they ended up killing their gods. Sylvaneth. Good at melee, I think, right? Shock value. You're all about shock troops. What the heck? I got this. How do you get into Warhammer? Well, I got into Warhammer because my brother basically brought over some models, and he was like, hey, let's play this game. And I said, okay. It took 3 hours. I was like, dude, that's freaking sick. We finished the game. I won. It was nice. Working on a 2K right now. Nice. Nice. No, you're tree people, right? Yeah. The tree guys, they're really cool. They have some cool models. Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, it's like shock troop values. Kind of defensive, but mainly about like hitting hard and fast, running away. Very attrition based, hit hard and can snipe. Yeah. It was deceived instead of received. Sorry, what? Is it like a battle between armies, IRL, with little characters? Sounds so fun. Yeah, so it'd be like if, here, let's make it easier, okay? Say Dante and the Blood Angels end up fighting the Death Guard. 2 players. 1 player controls Blood Angels, 1 character controls Death Guard. Behind them stand an army of, you know, probably like 20 units apiece. Probably more like 16 for them. Not that much. Probably more like 10 and 8 different units. And you move around a big board, and then you attack, and then they attack, and then they attack, and you attack, and they attack, and you attack, and they attack. And then at the end of the game, it's 5 turns. Whoever's made the most victory points, whether through killing or maybe like strategic, they've held more strategic points, then the loser loses. Whoever doesn't have the most victory points. And then the winner is very happy. You also roll dice to do all this stuff. Dice indicate the amount of attacks you're doing, how well you attack, the amount of damage you do, so on and so forth. Like D&D. Except for it's only D6s, pretty much. Yo, bro, what's up? I haven't tuned in for a little bit, so now my bad. No, you're good, RDN, man. You're allowed to have a life, man. Have you done any Heresy Blood Angels? No, sir. I have not done any Heresy Blood Angels. I have some, but I have not painted them. They're actually the special named character with the jump pack and the big two-handed sword, who's like this, and he only has one limb that is remaining that is not robotic. Actually, no, it's his leg. His leg is the only thing that's not robotic. He has one fake one real one, and 2 fake arms. He's gotten cut up before. I have that model. I'm actually going to kit bash it to where he's got a power fist here, and he's got... I've already picked out the stuff, and he's got his pistol. I don't know what we're going to do with the arm. I think I'm going to open it up, maybe. So he's, like, about to uppercut someone. But I'm going to turn him into a jump pack captain. Zephion? Yeah, that one. That's really cool, man. Awesome, thanks. What's your favorite character, or the best one? My favorite character would probably be Mephisto in Your Face. He is basically Space Dracula. Jumps around, really good at melee. It's really fun to play him. So I finished all my Blood Angels and saved up to order the box of Krieg. I've only painted 3 so far. Nice, dude. And if someone asks, orcs are mushrooms with the power of imagination. Whoa! He's not wrong. Dominion Zephion? Yeah, that one. Zephon? Yeah, Zephon. Oh damn, that's dope as hell. Do you have the Hatemonger model? I wish. I do not have the Hatemonger model. Though it might be possible to get soon. They're def harder to paint than Space Marines, but they look super cool, yeah. I don't think I have any around. Yeah, I don't have any of the orcs, I don't think, around. I'm wondering if I should start an Imperial Fist or Iron Warriors army. What should I start? Are you playing 40k or Heresy? And what do you think looks cooler? My Krieg fellows are green instead of the typical blue I see. 40k? Nice. What do you think looks cooler? Sinclair? I don't like the like off blue. It kind of looks French to me, you know, like World War II or World War I French colors. I'm not French. Baguette this. Do the characters have lore specific colors, or are you really able to change the colors? So technically, they have like these are. That's not a good example. So technically, can you get off there? Thank you. So technically, don't mind this, guys. Okay. So technically, all the different chapters have like colors that you're supposed to paint them. But Blood Angels are supposed to be like have gold helmets. Whoa, no. Okay, cool, nice. We didn't get any paint on them. Nice, I love that. So technically he's supposed to have a gold helmet. I don't like that. So I said, you know what? We're going to do it different. And I did it different. You're allowed to do whatever the heck you want, man. What's that box? That is the Leviathan 10th edition starter set box. I split it with a dude who wanted Tyranids. It is it came out a couple years ago. I'm a sucker for lore in games, so if I ever got into this, I feel like I'd paint them accurately, but love the creativity truly. See, that's the fun thing. I mean, technically, whatever you paint them and you think looks cool, you can justify in the lore as well. Thank you. Just saying. What do you take? What's your take on magnetizing dreadnoughts? I think it's a good idea. This guy isn't magnetized because he has no other options. But ow. This is my first Redemptor. He's cut in half right now. But the next one I built, I magnetized, just in case I do want to take the different kit for him. But he's dusty. Dusty musty, dude. I think it's important to be able to be ready for whatever you got, man. As long as you want to take the time to do it. Or can I just paint them? You can paint them, yeah. Since it's my own army, technically, cool, man. But do I need to have a group to play? So you'll need at least one other person to play, and I bet you could find someone locally who plays. You just probably don't know it. I just found out that a guy I work with paints D&D like crazy. He paints D&D figures. I wouldn't even think that this guy played D&D. He's just not the type, you know? Or at least he doesn't present the type, right? But I mean, I also don't as well at work, but a lot of people know, you know, about my nerd hobbies, you know? But you'd be so surprised at who you probably could run into that plays 40K or they know someone who does, you know? Facebook's a really good way to get people. You just have to make the effort to find them, you know? I've heard of 40K and I've done some DD rigs, but never got into Warhammer until now. Your stream. Well, I'm glad that my stream has started to open the doorway for you. The Angels Sanguinius of Sanguinius are looking great. Thank you, sir. Would I do our father proud? Would he be proud of us? I love Warhammer. Grogu. I love Warhammer too. Thank you very much for the cat. Help me get introduced. I'm gonna buy that new Space Marine Battle Force and make them Crimson Fist. I think that's a great choice. Great choice. This game seriously sounds super fun. I mean, I'll be honest. I freaking love it, man. I love it so much. Okay. Most of the time, win or lose, I have a good time. There are some times that I play against certain people and I do not have a good time. It really just matters about, like, just looking for a model to kit bash into Pedro. Dude, that new lieutenant that has the fist that's pointing. Oh my god, that looks so cool. He's got the power fist. I really think you should do that, honestly. The new lieutenant from the Imperial Fist Battle Force box. Hey, real quick, can you simply shortly explain the Horus Heresy? 18 sons all have daddy issues. One tells the other, hey, we don't have to put up with this. And they all want to take over the house. But Daddy Emperor says no, and spanks them and sends them back to their mom's house, where they sit for 1,000 or 10,000 years. Boom. Horus Heresy. Are you still doing the giveaway? We will have to see what happens on the video. I just posted it today. It looks like it's got really good traction. I don't know. We'll have to see tomorrow. And I think if we do like several videos and they kind of all equal out to 300,000, I think we could probably make it happen, you know? But yeah. What did I just walk into? Huntkins? I don't know. We're just doing stuff. Just seeing your vid. Your giveaway vid, you're a legend, mate. Hey, Jason, thank you, man. Much love. Yeah, I think it would be a good way to give back, and maybe that video doesn't do 300,000. You know, if it does, you know, 200,000, if it does 150,000, then, you know, we'd be able to afford like a kill team or something. And then that way we could paint up the kill team and give it away, and maybe someone would be able to play kill team with that. And I think that'd be cool too. But we'll see. We'll see where it ends up at. Just posting it in one day, you know, we can't really tell. I mean, it didn't go to 300,000 people in one day, you know. So, but we'll see. The best streamer. The best streamer. Thanks, pal. How to become part of the giveaway? Well, if we do end up getting the funding for it, one way or another, what I'll do is set up a Google form, and all you'll have to put in is your name and your email address, just in case I can get in contact with you. And if you put in one, then probably for the next like 5 or 6, we'll keep that information. And then just randomly, like, hey, whenever we do a giveaway, we'll randomly select one of those, and then you're good. We'll email you, hey, you won. Like, let's talk the deets on how to send it to you, and then go from there. But what's the contents of the giveaway? Rando, I want to do one of the new Christmas Battle Force boxes. I want to paint it live on stream, continuously promote the giveaway so more people have an opportunity to join, and then assemble it, paint it, and then when it's all done, take some pictures of it, and then send it away to someone. So it's either going to be like 700 points of Space Marines. It's like 500 or 600 points of Krieg. It's 2 artillery sections with engineers, 2 tin-mans of the squad, the veteran squad, and then a command squad, which is such a good box. There's also a Tau one. If someone wants Tau, that's okay, whatever. There's also a Emperor's Children box that has all their new stuff in it, including Fulgrim. And there's also Black Legion as well. If it's the Guard or Space Marine, I'll gladly enter. Yeah, we'll see what it is. We will definitely. I mean, right now we're in limbo a little bit because I don't know how well that video is going to do. But it's basically how we're going to pay for it is purely based off of how a video does, because TikTok will pay me for that video, you know. So we're gonna have to wait a little bit, you know. The bug one being 5 models is funny as hell. Yeah, the Crusher Stampede, but a lot of people like that box. It's a really good value box. If you think about it, $60 for each one of those bugs. It is the highest value one. 5 times 60 is what? $300. So you're technically saving $60. Yeah, but 2 of them were in Leviathan. Yeah, true. But 2 Screamer Killers. What's better than 2 Screamer Killers? 3 Screamer Killers. But yeah. How many times do you live stream a week? I try to stream every single day. You know what's better than that? Literally any of the other boxes. 3D printer, Ghost Broom, exactly. Yeah, Grogu, I try to stream as often as I can. Like 6 to 7 Screamer Kills. Exactly, dude. Give everyone the Battle Shock tests. It'll be hilarious. It'll be hilarious. I think we're ready for another coat of paint. How much would it cost for you to do shots of normal? What? I don't think I'm that desperate to drink chemicals. Maybe one day, but not right now. I don't know. That's a difficult one, dude. He's like, that wasn't a no. You know what? 5 milli, bro. 5 mil. Actually, you know what? I only need to live off of $1 million. $1 million. If I had $1 million in the bank, my investments and everything can pay for my entire lifestyle, and I can do whatever the hell I want. $1 million. That's my price. Are you AU? I am not Australian, mate. Even though I've got that outback suave. I am from America, the land of the home, the free, and French fries. Ethan? Ethan? That, be right back. Alright, sounds good. Prince. 1 milli, bruh. You know what? For $1 million, I'll drink this whole freaking, everything I have left in this Nolan oil container. Frick it. Leary! What's up, dude? How you doing, man? Yeah, I'm gonna bring this. This is the poppin' chat right now. I'm gonna bring this over here. Boom. There we go. Saw, dude. What's all, dude? What's all, dude? How you doing tonight, man? But yeah, so gotta get a shade from the OG. Gotta get a shade from the OG Army Painter can. Lol, nice. Wow, you're handsome. Hey, whoa, Lord Illuminatus. Thank you very much, man. I showered today. I kept Nurgle at bay. I showered today. Keep Nurgle at bay. Shower today. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Also, we are gonna get on that fitness grind, guys. Fitting this whole pizza in my mouth. You know what I'm saying? The goat. They used to come in cans, like mini painting cans. Cans? Oh! Nice. That's probably radioactive, honestly. I think I know what you're talking about. I've seen those before. They're like little tins. Hey, roll tide. Not much goofing off in Valheim, playing some Foxhole. That seems quite difficult to do both at the same time, but hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Ayo, button up, bruv. Blush, but nice. Army. Lol. Thanks, 30 Dan. This is just fractions of the army. I actually do think I want to do a full, like, I think I've already, like, I've sketched it out. I'm gonna make it wider, and make it go across my entire desk, probably 3 feet here, and just fill it up with miniatures. And then put the best ones in the center, obviously, and then everyone else to the sides. Funny seeing you here, Printman. Princep is making my Oath of Moment markers. Everyone check him out. Peace. Alright, Brad. Hey. Much love, man. Oath of Moment markers. Nice. Can't shake me, homie. He followed you here. Confirmed. But, yeah, this is not enough to have a good presentation. I think we need more space. Or we do like layers down. But we'd have to put like dreadnoughts on top, like Tallus on top. Yeah. Nice. Nice. Yeah. Make that army look nice. Would be cool. But I think we're getting to the point where we need to expand. Also, I think gonna completely redo my desk. Gonna get a whole new build and just make it like a whole foot deeper. So I've got more space. Right now, there's just not enough. There's just not enough room. I'm supposed to be learning how to play T-Suns, lol. Hey, this is how you play T-Suns. I love casting spells. Shadow Wizard money game. I love casting spells. Legalize nuclear bombs. Look up that video. Look up Shadow Wizard money game. That's how you play T-Suns. Shadow Wizard money game. Actually, you know what? Nah, never mind. I might get banned for that. I was gonna say, I'll play it, and I was like, no, never mind. Never mind. We just now got back live access from my computer. Never mind, guys. We're not gonna do that. Hello, I really like your videos, bro. Keep it up. Good work. Thank you, Seth. Much love, man. Nice. 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 Much love, man. Much love. Actually, you know what? Was I going to do non-metallic metal? Nah. Actually, you know what? It's a good opportunity to learn, guys. I love the painting. Thank you. Thank you, my man. What's up, dude? Mechanicus Standard Gray. Mechanicus Standard Gray. I don't know what they did with the new Citadel paints for this, but it looks so different from the old pot that I had. Yay, I got a... Nice. Of course you got a... Nice. Nice. Nope, we're not doing that, guys. Hey, yo! Actually, I've already done... Yeah, I don't know. How long have you been using Citadel stuff? Since I started, I also have branched out to... I started using Pro Acryl. I really like it. Really good stuff. Very expensive, but I like it. Quality paints, dude. Quality. Dropper bottles, they come with marbles in them. Pretty nice, not gonna lie. Do you remember when Agrax smelled like dirt? I do not remember. I don't think I've ever... Actually... I mean, is this the bottle that you think might smell like dirt? This is my first container of Agrax. I think that I ever owned. Nah, the old label bottles legit smelled like dirt. Interesting. Probably because they had actual dirt in them. GW said, give them that. Xerxes only requires earth and water. Hey, Seth, thanks for the heart. I don't know if it pops up like it does on other TikTok, like on the phone. But, much love. Hearts. I have your stream on as I'm playing Space Marine 2. Hell yes. For the Emperor. We are the Bloodblade Skyfall. I love Warhammer lore. Never really play. I need an army to play, but one day I will get an army. Hell yeah, dude. Well, Adrian, maybe, just maybe, I will be able to paint you an army. How, might you ask? Well, we're going to hopefully be able to do a giveaway from the money that TikTok pays me for a video, right? That I will be able to buy a box. Now, my money or my time is free, right? I will sit here and paint it live, and then when we're done, I will give it away to someone in the community. You play as well, right? Yes, sir. I play casually. I play in tournaments. I play whenever I can. I usually play, if I'm playing casually, we usually get like a couple 1,500 point games in. But I personally prefer 2,000. Do you play on Tabletop Simulator? Sometimes. The one bad thing about Tabletop Simulator is I like to grab my shit. I like to grab my stuff. I don't know, it's just... I know you can like zoom, or like you can like zoom around and see stuff. I don't know, something about just like it being in person is a little bit better. Maybe that's also because I started doing that. But yes, Adrian, if you wanted to start playing Warhammer 40K, you could look into Tabletop Simulator. It's like $3 right now on Steam. Didn't even think about that. Cool, I'll check it out, yeah. I agree, though. What armies do you play? I play I play Blood Angels, Death Guard, Imperial Knights, and Imperial Guard. Those are from my highest point value to my lowest point value. What? Well, damn. Nothing beats as in person with physical minis. I agree, Seth. Like, being able to just, like, see your stuff and, you know, not picking up like this and it goes, whoop, whoop, you know. I don't know, thinking, also, I like to do this. Like, whenever it blows up, I go, ah! It's very fun to me. We like to make sound effects. Imperial Knights for the win, yeah. Do I have a second arm on here? No. Talk about magnetized stuff. That's my old paint scheme. We will not be returning to that. Ah, really cool paint job on it. Thanks. That was, yeah, it's okay. I definitely think the new paint scheme that we've come up with is going to be a lot cooler. So we've, pauldrons are going to be, on the right side, they're going to be hazard stripes. They're all messed up. It's going to be rusted metal, all the trim. And then on the left pauldron, it's going to be, I don't know yet, but I think we like are going to dive into like old knight stuff. It's gonna be like it's gonna be called the Void Lance, quote unquote, or like a Forgotten Lance. But I think I want to do like old school heraldry from as like the last remaining symbol that this house like sees all around. Its history has been completely forgotten. Are they good or are they bad? Who knows? But they're gonna be free blades. This is going to be like my real like homebrew thing. I'm going to make it all up, you know? I'm working on a few night rescues right now. Nice. I wish I could find more night rescues. Everyone around here buys them up so quick. I only heard of Titans in the Horus books. So imagine okay, imagine a like 4-story tall house made out of metal. And now it screams at you, and it has a gun the size of like a tank. And then it shoots you with that. That's a night. My dad left his whole Death Company army. Left me. Ooh, nice. Wow. I mean, I'm sorry that you, you know, had to receive it in that sense, Josh. But, oh, printing. Or I thought you said painting a warlord. I was like, Seth, thanks for the 2 freaking roses, bro. Rose. Much love, man. Much love. Yeah, I think of all the armies I'm gonna get, I think we might be printing knights soon. I don't know, there's just so much I want to do with them, and guys. I know a lot of you guys love Gundam. I think we are going to take a Gundam model, kit bash it into a knight, because I do not like how the Knight Lancer looks. Is painting difficult? Painting miniatures difficult? I personally think it's all about time and the effort that you put into it. I don't think I particularly have any skills that help me paint. I just know what works and doesn't work for my hands, and like my hand-eye coordination, and that's what I go with. And then you just put enough time into it, and then bam, you get a model. It's painted. Danny, thank you for the follow, man. Much love. Also, X3 Bat, much love, man. And Turtle God. Oh my gosh, all these follows from when I was offline. What's going on? Much love, guys. Much love. Seth, thanks for the gaming. And 10 Blood Angel Dreadnoughts, like this? Or are you talking like this? A bygone age. And take your time, yeah. 2 brothers lost to time. So sad, dude. Inferior species. Necrons are supreme. Go suck my binary code, nerd. Bop. Bop, bop, bop. Oh, yeah? Look at my super powerful flashlight. Last gun. Killing a god with a flashlight. Second one. Nice. Hell yeah, dude. 10 of them's kind of crazy, but nice. Hell yeah, dude. Hey, it's time to get some new brushes, guys. Skullhead. I have a bunch of them. He didn't paint a lot. Not sure what to do with them. I'm not really an art person. Josh. Stevens. I mean, do you want them painted? Do you have any Blood Angels? I got a couple. Yeah, I got a couple. Ivan, what's up, man? Do you play Horus Heresy? I've not played Horus Heresy, but I like Hellblaster. Armor makes me sick. Yeah, exactly. Freaking stupid armor. Whoa, Tav, thanks for the freaking share, man. Much love, dude. Hell yeah, brother. Yeah, I don't have any... I mean, I do have some Horus Heresy models I haven't played, though. Plenty of them are in boxes. Really cool sculpts. But, yeah. Yeah, I'd like to get them painted and display. I'm not sure what to do yet. Gotcha. Well, I mean, you know, maybe we can work something out, man. I mean, if it's something of your dad's you want to preserve, and maybe, you know, have done, I mean, yeah. If there's anything I can do, I'd like to help you out with that, man. Oh, so nice. Sanguinius is the GOAT. Can you use your Horus Heresy models in matches? Yeah, of course you can. Just depends on what they're built as, you know? I mean, most people are going to be like, oh, you're using Mark 10s as, or Mark 10s as intercessors? Cool. There might be people who are like, oh my gosh, you're not using Primaris models? I mean, it's all dependent on the base size too, so that's kind of the big one. I gotta go. Ivan, use the models. Any tips? Wait, what? That would be dope, but I don't think you understand the scale I'm talking about. I think I understand. I got a Chaos half of an old Dark Vengeance box from a buddy. Not sure if I can still use the models. Any tips? Dark Vengeance. Hold on. I can't remember which one that is. Nope. Dark Vengeance box set. Dark Vengeance. The Lexanonicon. Which side did you get? Which side did you get? See you later, bro. See you later. Oh my god, a box not. Yeah. Hobby. Yes, I need you to tell me right now which side you got. The Chaos app. Okay, you don't realize what you have in your possession? Yes, you can use a lot of those models. Yeah, I think... Oh my god. Yeah, all of those can be used. The most important one, though, the Hellbrute. That is such a coveted model right now. It's very, very good. Chaos. Yeah, tanks, troops, and a lot of them are metal. Metal, nice. That's a pretty solid acquire. The bases seem smaller. Yeah, you're gonna have to change the base sizes for a lot of them, but that's the only thing that really needs to change. An easy fix, especially if they're not on the. I mean, if they're not based, like have paste on them or anything. But the Dreadnought or the Hellbrute is a holy smokes freaking acquire, dude, for sure. That's a big one. But Josh, I mean, like I'm talking, if you wanted to have me like, I don't know, depending on what you want to do, but if you wanted to have me like paint like a display or something, or we could do like a whole diorama with all the models or something. Sure, we could figure out something, man. Like, we don't have to use every single model that you got, but just like some choice ones that you like. Thanks, man. This would be a Black Legion, right? You could do Black Legion. I would honestly recommend Khorne. But you could do... I think all of them kind of work for mainly Black Legion right now. The Chaos Lord in... with the sword, I think that kind of has to be Black Legion right now. I don't know if there's a... Actually, no. You could just use them as like Khorne the Berserker or Betrayer. It just really depends. You're gonna be able to. You can use a lot, dude. You can use a lot of them. The cultists haven't even changed their models yet, you know? Like, you can still use the cultists as cultists. You could use them as... 1,000 Suns, pretty reliably. Box not. Do you do your own printing? What's your second favorite chapter? My second favorite would probably be... You know, this is gonna... It's gonna... I would probably say Raven Guard is probably my second. Are you painting right now, like a mini dreadnought? This is the old Death Company dreadnought. Mini dreadnought. This is how big they used to be. Okay, now they're bigger brothers. Come into play, dude. That's funny. Mini dreadnought. This is how big they used to be. Wow. Yeah, nice. Yeah, this is... Yeah. I do your own printing? My brother does all the printing that I've done. I usually buy GW models, though. Thanks, man. I'm gonna start learning how to play Chaos now. Nice. Yeah, I would definitely look and see what you prefer. Whether it be Khorne or Black Legion. You could also do Tzeentch stuff with all those models. But yeah, I would definitely look into it. The Hellbrute is a huge acquire, dude. Huge acquire. But yeah, he does, he does all of it for me. Nice. I'll never stop buying GW stuff. Yeah, I like GW stuff. Some of the stuff, though, I'm like, I'm not paying for that. I'm not paying for that. Not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. I have a hard time justifying some things, yeah. I'm gonna start watching videos on, yeah. Hell yeah, dude. Nice. Hell yeah, Adrian. You freaking, I hope you enjoy it too. Frick yeah, mate. Frick yeah, mate. Yeah, it's just like, stuff that I know it's gonna get replaced soon. It's just kind of like, yeah. Yeah, like if I would have known Leviathan Dreadnoughts were going to get taken out, I wouldn't have bought the brand new Leviathan Dreadnought for Horus Heresy. I would have just printed one. I'm actually still so mad about that. Because that's a difference of... it was $80 when it came out versus what is it, like $2 worth of resin. My hands shake too much to paint like that. I wish, though. Hollis, I'm sorry, man. But do you like Warhammer? Are you interested in Warhammer 40k? Are you interested in Horus Heresy or anything? So did you get any bites for the Valheim playthrough? I have a server to host on for the community. Actually, Leary, if you have a server to host on, that would actually be really sick. I do have several people who want to be a part of it. But I just haven't gotten a whole lot. I've been working this whole weekend and today, so I kind of didn't really get around to looking at it in depth, but I do want to find like a good server. I think we'll need like at most maybe 100, but I don't want to I don't want it. Beggars can't be choosers, but I would definitely pay so that we have a good quality enough server if 100 people are able to jump on and play and not have a problem. Looking awesome, holy moly. Thanks again, man. Heading out for work. Hope to catch you on live next time. All right, Hobby. Much love, man. Have a good night. Appreciate you, dude. Thanks for chilling. Have a good day at work. You're a Giga Chad gamer. If you follow the stream, I also make a ton of stuff for Warhammer in general. So, much love, dude. Alois, looking awesome. Holy moly. Odin! I'm petting some Necrons right now. Nice. Thank you for the follow, brother. Some Necrons. Nice. Necronus. Hell yeah, dude. What's on your paint desk right now for Necrons? We are the Blood Blades of Skyfall. I think I will be doing a, also, guys, I've mentioned it before, about setting up, live streams that are D&D focused to have, one of the characters that is there on the table be completely controlled by chat across all the different chats. I think it's going to be a freaking great idea. Just basically like, hey, whatever your RP is, whatever is going on. If we wanted to do like more combat focused, I think I might do, because I've already worked on a integration to do like a Space Marine / Warhammer 40k in general, no matter what everyone wants to play, and a storyline for that, just like a whole, like taking D&D and making it Warhammer 40k. I've already made that whole, or like started making that whole system. But if we did do a that D&D like chat D or Twitch plays D&D or chat plays D&D, I think that'd be a really cool segue. The busy life, yeah, unfortunately, dude. A kill team, but D&D, exactly, yes. So, like, say the players want to play, you know, maybe this Space Marine, that Space Marine chapter, or maybe they want to play Guardsmen, or whatever. Maybe they want to play a freaking, maybe they want to play an assassin, a Vindicare assassin. Maybe, and you know, maybe one of them wants to play a Dreadnought. Of course, whatever they choose, the scaling is going to be different. But I would prefer them to pick infantry. Maybe have support of a Dreadnought or something. But have the same feeling of like you're playing the campaign of Space Marine 2, but it's a character that you made for your thing. Space King, for real, different factions. Each person has a different character. Exactly, yes. So pretty much Darktide. Yeah, Darktide, but if they wanted to play Space Marines, they could. Power scaling. But yeah, I mean, everyone would have their own benefits and challenges that they would have doing it. Of course, if they're playing, you know, a enhanced superhuman, of course they're going to be stronger than a regular person, but maybe they won't be as perceptive, or, you know, stuff like that. I'll print Death Corpse Cavalry Boy. Morning from the UK, brother. Hell yeah, dude. What's up, Wolf King? Good morning, man. I'll bring Death Corpse Cavalry Boy. But yeah, so it'd be like chat would also be able to have a character in game, and they'd be able to, like, maybe they're a psyker, right? And chat is they're being influenced by the warp, and maybe they do some crazy stuff. You know, it just happens that the bot and all of chat are making. They're asking it to, like, I don't know, smite the chaplain that's in front of them, you know, in Terminator armor. Maybe not a good idea, but they try to, you know, Goblin sent 8 roses. Thank you very much, brother. Welcome, man. Thank you very much for the 8 roses and 6 GGs. Oh my god, GG, man, GG. I don't know how to make G in sign language. Book or blue. This is blue. I think this is, or no, this is blue. Book. Hunger or thirsty. Thank you. That's all I know. So, just had someone go off of me because I said I don't like the Custodes hovercraft have fly. On the real though, why don't Space Marine hovercraft like repulsors, impulsors, and gladiators have fly? So they can't get hit with anti-fly weapons, while the Custodians can. And some of them actually do. They just have to have the different modes. Well, I guess none of the. Yeah, I don't know. That's a good question. Like they definitely would be able to up stuff. But maybe they don't have the propulsion to get up like really high things. I don't know. Maybe that's why. I don't know how much about different armies, but it would be awesome to play and learn. Yeah. So it'd be like you'd be able to control just one character. Everyone would be controlling Commissar Psychers, Space Marines, Sisters of Battle. Be crazy. Yeah. Yeah, I think it would definitely be like, of course, this would be also everyone that's at my D&D table. They would have their own characters. They would pick their own characters. They would have their own models to represent it, and then we would, you know, like whatever chat comes up with for their character. I want it to be like we have so many people hanging out and are interested in this idea that it doesn't feel like you know, there's just like 1 or 2 people controlling this one character. I want it to be like a lot of people throwing their different like ideas into it, because the one that we have right now to be played in the Forgotten Realms is a warlock that's controlled by thousands of different demons, you know? Tau Emergency Response Force. You know, if someone at the table wants to play a Tau, that's fine. I think we can make it canonically, or not canonically, we can make it fit in with their backstory on why they're in this particular situation. Because I could almost guarantee you 2 of the people that are sitting at my current D&D table that would want to be playing Space Marines, you know? Hey, Aloyus, thank you very much for the follow, man. The chat as voices from the warp is awesome, yeah. Oh boy, I'm scared of the Icarus rocket pods and their AP1 XD. I guess that's fair. Yeah, I guess there's not much anti-fly from Space Marines. Well, there's the Firestorm pods. Don't they have like anti-fly AP3 or something? But I think they also have anti-vehicle too. I don't know. I can't remember. But why would you bring that? No one's going to bring that construct into the game. But yeah, so, like, because I know a lot of my community is focused around 40k. 40k D&D, if I have to create... You know, I say this a lot. If GW won't do it, then I will. Assault Terminators... Sanguine's Assault Terminators. If I have to convert Terminators into my own Blood Angels Terminators, I will, you know? What's your favorite army faction at the moment? I mean, forever and always, my favorite faction will be Blood Angels. Just purely because they're the cutest boys, you know? They're the hunkiest boys. But, you know, that's just me. Yeah, I mean, Space Dracula. I mean, come on. Come on, dude. Space Dracula. Yeah, we would never, I mean, yeah. Love the chin camera. Thank you. Oh, yeah, because you can just see my chin. Is it, do I need to bring it down just a little bit? How about that? Is that better? Now you can see. Looking awesome, dude. Puppies, wolves. For me. Nice. Hell yeah, dude. I mean, with a name like Wolf King Goblin, I would assume something. That's so awesome, dude, that you're great at that. I recently painted my first Necrons. Hell yeah! Nice, dude. What version of Necrons did you pick? Or did you paint? Hey, why is Horace wearing a Hawaiian shirt? Horace! Oh yeah, for the Emperor. For the Emperor! Nice, Danny. Hell yeah, dude. Yeah, why is Horace wearing it? What the frick is... Oh, there it is. Thank you for the follow, Danny. Much love, dude. Hell yeah, brother. Friggin' Horace, man. At least he's got style, right? Hey, Angel. Nick, thanks for the follows, guys. Much love. Much love, my man. Nice. It looks sick. Don't know a lot about 40K, but you paint these yourself, bro? Yes, sir. I painted all of these by myself, for myself. Yes, sir. Currently painting a relic of a bygone age. Purely just because I wanted to. It's really inconvenient. I kind of put them in the the worst spot, huh? He's almost done. Almost, keyword. And thank you very much, Angel. Much love, man. How? Emergency Response Force. Whoa. That was sick. At the place I go play. Damn, bro, that's talent for real. I've played Magic and recently seen people playing more 40k at the place I go. Thank you, bro. I'm out. Be easy, brother. All right, Princep. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for hanging out, dude. Thanks for being here. Thanks for chatting. You're the freaking goat. My boy. My boy. You're my boy, Blue. I appreciate you, my man. Much love, much love. Is this camera angle cool, guys? You guys like this camera angle? Or would you prefer it to be like the classic, just on the phone, in the, like, it's all one together? Like this whole view is just one together. Or do you prefer the split? Let me know what you guys think. Ow. Oh. I know 40k is like kind of growing a little bit in the space. It's cool that you're seeing it around, Mo. Larry, we might have to talk a little bit about this potential server that you've got. Darth, thank you very much for the freaking like, man. How you doing tonight, brother? Much love, much love. Duolingo. I think it might be time for new brushes, man. Bam. 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 Will you be able to show off your other miniatures? For what? The other view? Yes, sir. I will be able to It's literally the same exact view. But it's just all one together. That's all. That's the only difference. Or are you saying, like, can I show you my cabinet with miniatures? Currently, no. But one day I would like to be able to put them behind me instead of over here. Maybe switch this whole... I think we're going to probably reconstruct the whole room so that we can have... I can literally roll back, grab some stuff, and bring it forward. I unfortunately cannot pan the camera this way. I would be revealing stuff that I am not ready to show on stream. Unfortunately. Unfortunately. I don't think we're ready for that. Some of the other armies, yeah. Okay, I got you. Yeah, so eventually, yes, we would. I hope we would be able to move them over, but not right now. Not right meow. A real detective could find out some stuff, and I don't think we're to that point yet. Nice. Hello, Twin. What's up, Matt? How you doing, brother? Matt knows. Okay, no problem. That's cool. Soon, buddy. Soon, Adrian. Maybe in a couple days. I'll have my entire army on display back here. We'll see. Matt, my dude. Oh, Matt, do you like this view or the view that you're used to more? Hi, bud. How you doing? What's up, Matt? Other Matt. What's up, dude? That was cool. Thanks, man. Thanks. Much love, man. Have you investigated any into how to play Warhammer, Adrian? I know you said you were going to. Have you taken the dive? Only in death does duty end. Or whenever, GW decides to send you to the Nether Realm and have no rules for you. Sure. I don't think it can handle 100 people. Most I've stress tested with is like 5 to 6. Is there any way that is there any like upgrades, Leary, or is it like you're just at that price or at that thing? What's your favorite Legion to play? Personally, Blood Angels is my favorite. I love. I'm looking at getting the rule books. Pause, Adrian. Pause. No, don't do that. Go to YouTube. Look at the rules for free. Or investigate some rules for free from armies that you think look interesting. And then once you kind of get the concept of whatever all the words mean, I want you to go to Wahapedia. And you can get all the rules for free and they're updated. The books are about to become... The rule book, I should say, is about to become useless. We're about to go to a new edition, and you'll be very put out. If you buy it and you look at it and you're like, wow, this is how this works. Also, a lot of the rules have been changed, so don't do it. I play Spaceballs. Nice. Ow! I just don't know how many it can support. 100 people would need a pretty fancy server. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. Like, but if shouldering the cost is the situation, then I would have no problem with figuring something out with you to take care of that. You know, I haven't played since 9th, so not up to date. Oh man, you haven't played any 10th? It's been like 3 years. I'm sorry, man. Oh, thanks. Yeah, no problem, Adrian. Yeah, I just don't want you to waste your money, Adrian, because you'd be buying an obsolete book. You know? Holy shisa! We're up to 11.5k likes. That's kind of crazy. Whoa! Cammy P. Callie, much love, man. Do you play / paint any of Age of Sigmar models? Oi. We've got Sandgits. And whoa! Orcs is always winning when they cramping. Time for a good scrap, lads. Yeah. I don't play. I haven't played. But I definitely have the opportunity to. Space Wolves? You like Space Wolves? Okay. I would recommend going and watching Tabletop Tactics on YouTube. And just watch just type in Space Wolves Tabletop Tactics. Watch that video. It's going to be a long one. Or you could do Tabletop Titans. Tabletop Titans is a longer form, but they will show you every single little thing that they do. Tabletop Tactics kind of cuts stuff out. Or you could do 40k in 40 minutes. They cut out a lot of stuff. And they might not make it necessarily clear what they're doing. When I was in the army, we had a group that played. Now I don't have anyone to play with. Oh man, I'm sorry, man. That sucks. The Sephiroth were my first completed models. Dinos are good fun. Eesoktak. Roar! I feel like a little child showing off his like peanut butter and aluminum. Frick. That's not glued. Son of a nutcracker. Alright, he's going back. This will be a DnD character. But Angels, hell yeah, dude. Nice. Hell yeah. You know it, brother. They are usually get a lot of melee buffs. Nice. Space Wolves are basically space Vikings that are covered in fur, yeah. Just don't mention Horus. Horus! Horus! Exactly. Just don't mention Horus, by the way, guys. What the frick is it, man? Oh, there it is. If you don't mind me asking, where are you from? I'm in the UK. I am the good old-fashioned Missouri boy in the US of A. I am a good Missouri mid-American man. Mid-American boy. Okay, Luna Wolves I've heard of, but will you be able to create a pre-heresy army from them? Lunar Wolves are a heresy version of the Black Legion. Space Wolves, yes, you can make Space Wolves in pre-Heresy. You could do Lunar Wolves as Heresy. You could do it all, man. Absolutely. Dr. Scuba Steve! Whoa! What's up, man? How you doing, brother? Welcome back. I don't think we could improve the server right now, but I will see how many we can handle. Okay. Well, Leary, I mean, if we wanted to, we could also look at other server providers. If you're comfortable with being an admin for the server, then I think that's honestly the biggest thing. If you know how to do a server right, then we can do that, you know? It's more about the reading content because I don't play the board game. Oh, okay. Ethan! Or paint. I just love the lore. Nice. Well, very good. Very good. Yo! I need to hit the gym. I'm flabby. No. Thank you. I need to do it with a smaller brush. I don't know enough to let people join, but I don't know anything about spending time banning people. But I don't know. I know enough to let people join, but I don't know about spending time banning people and whatnot. Oh, I got you. Well, I mean, if you gave me the admin powers, you know, I mean, I could also do that, you know. Just the back end stuff. I mean, I also know several people who would probably, like Captain Special in the Discord. He runs the Minecraft server that we play on, or we used to play on before the group disbanded. And yeah, so. Have you read a lot of Warhammer? I mean, I've read a lot. I mean, I wouldn't say a lot. There's so many books in the Black Library. Yo, are those Blood Angels? Some incredible work that you've done there, man. Thank you, that cool guy. Much love. Yes, they are. They are true sons of Sanguinius. Do you think Lehman Russ is dead or just lost? I think he's lost. He's coming back this next edition. Then I think Space Wolves or Dark Angels. Nice. Dark Angels are like knights, but in a realm where there's already knights, but they're more knights. They're more knightly knights. Instead of space knights, there's knightly space knights. Very cool. They've got a dark side to them too, so you know. But yeah, I would say we can get with Captain to see if he, you know, would want to look into that as well. But yeah, I mean, I want a good clean run where we are jumping in, playing on certain times, shutting down the server other times so people can't just jump in and do stuff. I'm heading off. I hope you enjoy your live. Thank you, Matt. Have a good night, dude. But yeah, Matt, I would say I bet you could I can almost guarantee you there's someone around you who plays. Just look up Facebook and see if there's anyone around you. You might be able to get a game in. Or just go to your local Warhammer store, man. I think that not playing for 3 years sucks. I don't want that for you. Bimbo Fent. Thank you very much for the 5 roses. Oh, almost a half a dozen. A bouquet. Root color 2 I get. Did you just cast a spell on me? What the hell? Richard, thank you very much. Welcome, welcome. Yeah. I think Lehman Russ is coming back this next edition, so I can almost guarantee it. I can almost guarantee it. But yeah, no, I want a good clean run on Valheim. I want to get in. I want us to work for a couple hours, see where we can get to, explore the lands, have a nice big hall with a map in the middle, show everyone what we've learned, and then everyone together just work exponentially to get stuff done. You know, that's what I want. I honestly think it would be really freaking cool to see like 20, 30 people all working together to go fight the bosses. You know, like have it set up to where we've got like a respawn area. We've got people working ads control. We've got people, you know, we've got especially the freaking big blob in the swamp. We like build a canopy of floors so that we can get like a safe place to dry off and heal and whatnot, and we just like cycle. I think that'd be so cool. So cool. And then on the dragon on the mountaintop, oh my god. Yes, please, dude. So cool. I love it. I love the idea, man. I love the idea. Yeah. Alright, guys. Well, unfortunately, it is 2 o'clock in the morning. If you haven't already followed the stream, I would freaking love it if you did. And if you haven't joined the Discord, how paint Death Company? I paint my Death Company I just do my regular black. I do a little bit of gray just to hit the lines. But I think the main armor is kind of not the focal point. I think it's the like the helmet, the skull, the iconography of the Blood Angels, the, you know, iconic Death Company things. I kind of like to leave the black void, you know? Like there's a little bit of highlighting on it, but I like to leave it pretty blank and let the other things do the talking, you know? Per se. But that's just me personally. I mean, black armor, I feel like all of the factions that have black armor kind of are the same way. You kind of just sounds cool, but organized people is tough. QQ. I mean, that's part of the fun too, is messing up. Adrian, thanks for the share, man. Much love. Unfortunately, guys, I do have to go to bed. It is 2 a.m. I have class in the morning. We will have a couple more videos up on the TikTok. If you are interested at all about the giveaway, please go look at my most recent video on TikTok. We might also look at how to stream over on Instagram so that we can get more people involved, more people in the community, and just, you know, continue to build. But we've grown exponentially these last couple months. I'm super excited for where we're going to go. And it's all because of you guys. You guys hanging out with me right now. You guys hanging out, watching the videos. You guys, you know, just joining the Discord. I put the link in there. You guys are what kind of fuels this fire. Space Marines, yes sir, and some Death Guard. Don't forget the Death Guard. They're here too. I just knocked over a chaplain. He's not happy about that. Ah! Burn the heretic! Kill the mutant! Purge the unclean. Yeah, all Space Marines over here, man. We got an orc right here. Whoa! But yeah, alright guys. Much love. Thanks for chilling. Thanks for hanging out. I will be back tomorrow for another streaming stream. Much love, guys. Thank you very much for all the likes. We're up to 12.3K. Holy smokes. Much love, guys. With 1,210 diamonds. Holy smokes, dude. For the Emperor. Ivan, much love, man. For the Emperor. We are the true sons of Sanguinius. We are the blood blades of Skyfall. By the Emperor's will, this shall be finished. Alright, guys. I gotta head to bed. I will see you guys later. Cleo Sevens in the chat. Peace and hair grease. Have a wonderful night, guys. You are freaking awesome. I love you guys so much. Have a good night.